shine, but I stay real. Every word, every deal. No false crown, no disguise, just truth reflected in my eyes. I don't sell fear, I don't deceive, I fight for those who still believe. When I step out, hear that cheer, this moment, time, the path is clear. I'm the cult of personality, built on heart and loyalty. I'm the cult of personality, hope, respect, intensity. The cult of personality. You don't have to follow me. Stand beside me, be free. When the bell rings and too hard, this is where believing starts. I am the cult of personality, stronger now than yesterday. I am the cult of personality. We rise together. This is the way. Believe together.
Boom, 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 boom.
No rest, my thoughts are burning loud. Bad blood, I cut the snakes out now. You want a truth I'll never leave behind. I touched the sky, but I crawled through fire. I broke down. So did you. I hit the ground. I broke down. So did you. What came before don't matter now. I tasted pain, I chased it down. I won't be still until I prove I'm right. Crack my skull on dreams last night. I broke down. So did you. I hit the ground. I broke down. So did you. No sleep, these scars still scream my name. Fake smiles, I burn them in the flame. You want my past erased and locked away. I found the light, but I was born in rage. I rose from ruin, left for dead, blood on my hands, truth in red. I wore a mask, it soaked right through. You struck a spark, now I burn through you. I came from nothing, I'll fight my way back again. You lit the fuse, now feel the end. I broke down, so did you. I hit the ground, so did you. I broke down, so did you. I broke down, I broke down, so did you. Born in fire, forged in hate, programmed rage, sealed off fate. Red runs high, blood in his eyes. Blue stays cold as the stars die. Black steps heavy, fear hits first. Yellow laughs as the planets burst. Pink cuts fast, never seen. Five shadows hunt the unseen. No mercy wired in our bones, created to crush you far from home. You thought space was safe, thought you'd survive, but we don't. Stay dead, we multiply. No air left to scream. We're coming back again. In the void we sway. We break you down to win. No hope, no light, no way to run. Psycho Rangers when the war's begun. Ooh, when the war's begun. When the war's begun. When the war's begun. Metal hearts, no soul inside. We evolve every time we die. You strike us down, we rise reborn. Stronger scars, sharpened thorns. Across the stars, the signal spreads. Every system knows our threat. No heroes left, no prayers heard, only silence. Then the hurt, we feel no pain, we feel no fear. Just your last breath disappear. You can fight, you can stand tall, but space won't hear you when you fall. No air left to scream. We're coming back again. In the void deep sway, we break you down to win. No hope, no light, no way to run. Psycho Rangers when the war's begun. When the war's begun. Red rage, blue cold, black fear, yellow bone, pink fast, five strike as one. Built for war we're never done. No air left to scream. The stars begin to burn. From the dark we bleed, but we always return. No mercy given, no escape. Psycho Rangers, seal your fate. In space. No one hears you fight. We survive the night. No air left to scream. We're coming back again. In the void we train. We break you down to it. No hope, no light, no way to run. Psycho Rangers when the war's begun. When the war's begun. When the war's begun. When the war's begun. When the war's
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Rudy. Welcome to the Big Rudy Show. So today, I'm going to talk about the main event. It's Liv Morgan talking about her favorite scary movie. It's the child play, Chucky. But, I like to start with the funny community, like wrestling. And I would bring them the funny people for Skip in wrestling. Reset. If WWE Superstar were your food delivery driver, fair use.
Hey, Roman Reigns?
No, my name is Paul Heyman, and I'm the advocate and wise man to your delivery driver, Roman Reigns.
Hey, Roman, nice to meet you. You have my...
So people I know, everybody knows Roman Reigns as the Tribal Chief. His background is Samoan, and Paul Heyman, he used to know as the Wise Man. Paul Heyman used to work for WWE for forever, and he knows the whole Samoan dynasty, like the whole bloodline of Roman family. So, a little bit back in the background history.
Acknowledge me as your tribal chief and as your food delivery driver.
I mean, yeah, you are my driver, right?
So, what you're saying is you acknowledge him.
Yeah, I guess that's another way of saying it.
Excellent.
Cool.
We have to acknowledge our tribal chief. Remember, Sean, I would say, didn't want no more, and he put his finger up. He gave from wrestling. so he didn't come up any ideas.
Where's my food? Did you guys forget it in the car?
Your food? Wise men, tell him. We don't have your food.
What?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean you don't have it?
We have to go pick it up.
What? What do you mean, we?
Well, I mean you, me, and my wise man.
Broski, I ordered it for delivery.
So funny that he ordered it for delivery, and they're telling him that you have to pick up their food at.
I didn't have to go there and pick it up myself.
Wise man, if you think your tribal chief is gonna pick up your lunch like he works for you, well, you've been misinformed. That's right, because I don't work for nobody.
You're literally my DoorDash driver. It's the job that you signed up for.
Listen, watch your tone.
Basically, people who deliver food like DoorDash, Uber Eats, they have to work, drive around, take your food. So basically, they work. The people who order, we pay them. They work for us.
Now, do you want to go pick up your food or not?
Nah, I paid extra to have it delivered. So I want it delivered. You feel me?
Suit yourself. Wise men, complete the trip. With pleasure.
How you gonna complete the trip if I don't even have my food?
We have the food. You just gotta go pick it up.
Hold up. If you think I paid that $6.99 delivery fee just so I have to go there and pick it up myself, you gotta be out of your mind.
So he had to go pick up his food. So funny.
All right, we're here. Listen up. Your order number is 2128. Go pick it up.
All right, cool.
And be quick. I don't want my rating to be affected.
Well, so talking about rating, it's a 5-star or 4-star. You have to give them like a rating and a tip at the delivery of your food, like ahead of time, or the take forever. That never happened to me when I order Uber Eats or DoorDash. That was on time. So I give them like a 15% tip.
Jey Uso.
Hey, Oos, we made it. Hit my music. Yeah. Main event Jey Uso is now delivering your food. Yo, it's that my Jimmy. Jay. Damn, I should have known it.
Oh, that's so funny that my sister used to work for DoorDash. Then my brother is lazy. He don't cook or pick up his food, so I wouldn't get DoorDash or. So my sister would drive around delivering food, and they ring up the phone and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna deliver that to my brother. Skip to the next person."
It was you. Bro, how'd you not recognize this house? You grew up here. Before you became a snake. Rather be a snake than a rat. Listen, you got my food, I got your food. As long as you got my tip. Nah, you ain't getting no tip. You always been cheap ever since we were kids. Come on, Oos. I'm trying to take Rhea on a romantic getaway. I don't tip snake. Oh shit. Is that Braun Breaker? Nah, chill. That's my dog Rose. I bet. That was a close one. Come on, Jay. Give me my food. Oh, You want this? Yeah. Hand it over.
So basically, what happened was, the Uso, Jay and Jimmy, they betrayed each other because of Roman Reigns. That's probably why it does skip was a while back. So
I bet. Go get it then. Me? Hey, yo, that was my McChicken with my fries. Nah, you done messed up now, Jay. Wait till the tribal chief hears about this. Man, I ain't scared of no tribal chief. Oh, you know what, Jay? I think I do have a tip for you. I just remembered. For real? Where's it at? It's like that, eh?
so it's a super kick party delivery.
But I got something for you too. You really gonna super kick me with my kids sleeping upstairs?
Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. What's up, man? You Jesse?
Yeah, you're Mike, right?
Mike? Who's Mike?
Yeah, this is Daddy Dom.
Yeah, I think you have the wrong house, man, because I'm waiting for Mike Donald Duxon. And he's supposed to be black.
Listen, since I've
Picked a great name, but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free real-time.
been to jail, I can't get no job. So I had to make up that fake name.
So people don't know that. Remember, Dirty Dom went to jail for for a couple hours, and there was during the time when he was with Rhea, not with Liv Morgan.
Name to do these deliveries. I'm Dirty Mike now.
Shit, ain't that illegal?
Are you gonna snitch on Daddy Dom? No one snitches on him.
Mommy, wait! Hey, yo! You're gonna ruin my 2.5-star rating.
I'm sorry, Dom. I know you worked so hard for that.
No, Dom, keep your girl in check.
Listen, Jesse, I ain't going back to jail. It's crazy in there. You don't want to know what I've seen. So you better keep this situation between us three.
You know what? I don't even care anymore. Just give me my food.
Yeah, sure.
I bless.
All right, let's go, new mommy. We got more deliveries to do.
Hold up. I got my burger and my drink, but I'm missing my chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's because I ate them.
You know that Dirty Dom loved his chicken nuggets, chicken tender. When you go outside, when after WWE event, you often go to eat chicken tender with the following members of the Judgment Day.
What? Why with my nuggets, bro? That's my favorite part of the meal.
It's because Daddy Dom loves chicken nuggets.
Yeah, and new mommy lets me eat as many chicken nuggies as I want. Unlike old mommy.
It's okay, babe. She's gone. She's not here anymore.
Nah, I'm snitching.
Did you not hear what I said before? Listen, buddy, I've done time. You don't want to mess with me.
How long were you in there for?
About 1 or 2.
1 or 2 years? Yeah, that's rough.
Nah, 1 or 2 hours.
Man, you ain't gonna do nothing, man. I'm calling DoorDash.
Be a
1 or 2 hours in jail. That's nothing.
dad be like my dad.
Jesse, wait. Babe, I can't have you go to jail again.
New mommy, it's all good. It's just 6 chicken nuggets. Worst they can do is fire me. I'm going to jail over 6 chicken nuggets?
Yeah, for 6 years.
6.
That's so funny.
Serious? That's like a year per chicken nugget. New mommy had 3. She should be coming with me. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu.
My enforcer, Jacob Fatu. Yes, my tribal chief. Did we get another order? Yes, we did. My tribal chief. Accept it. course. Let's go pick it up. Wait, who's this order for? It says right here the order's for Danny. Alright, cool. Let's take our time with this one. This guy never tips. I agree. I think I'm ready. Drive. Anything for you, my tribal chief. I love you.
Man,
I messed up. Damn it! When Solo and Jacob are two, you put "I love you, Solo."
dude, I got the same driver as last week. It's the same one that keeps stealing my food.
Damn. Did you even tip him last time?
Bro, I never tipped.
Yeah, that's probably why he keeps taking your food.
No wonder. I'm gonna ask everybody who order DoorDash or Uber Eats. Do you tip them? I do tip them, like 15%.
Yo, he's actually picking up my order.
Yeah? Where's he at?
It looks like he's pulling up right now. Whoa. Yo, he's driving pretty fast still.
I'm sure he's gonna slow down once he gets to the house.
Yo, what the heck? Yo, he just drove past the house.
Bro, I told you should have tipped.
Yo, he drove past our house. Bring us back our food.
Did you hear something? Nah, I ain't hear nothing. Pull up though. I want to take my 30. Shouldn't we drop off the food first? I said, I want to take my 30. We'll drop it off later.
So he wanted to take a 30-minute break, then he's gonna deliver the food.
Ooh. Yo, what happened? Did he steal our food again?
This is the fourth, and last time he's doing this. Are you Solo Sokoa?
Depends on who's asking. If it's Roman Reigns, I was never here.
Nah, I'm asking. Danny, because you got my food.
Danny who?
Dog, I'm the guy whose food you stole.
Are you accusing your tribal chief of being a thief? My tribal chief is a lot of things, but he ain't no thief.
Well, you are, because that's the food I ordered today, and that's the food I ordered last week.
I ain't even a delivery driver.
Listen, it's either you give me my food right now, or I'm gonna come in this car and take it myself.
You sure you want to do this?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh.
He got beat up by Solo or Jacob 5-2. Don't mess with the tribal chief, the fake one.
What happened? Did we get our food back?
Nah, he just hit you with his thumb and you were out.
Damn it. The Wyatt 6. Yo, how far away is the food? I'm starving.
Yo, it says here he should be pulling up any minute.
What the heck? What's going on?
What's happening? Yo, is that him?
I don't know. Go check.
What? Yo, I think someone's messing with us. They just left our food on this creepy ass tree.
So the Y6 is Bo Dallas, Uncle Hottie, Luke Harper, not Luke Harper, why is that Luke Harper? He passed away. Eric Reed, and the rest, forget their name.
Here.
Oh, okay. Just go grab it.
Ricky?
Yeah, that's me. Thanks. Hey, yo, where'd my food go?
Your food is in the void now.
Your payment is about to be in the void if I don't get that back.
My fault. Here you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Please leave a tip. Your generosity will be greatly appreciated.
Yo, that was mad creepy. Dude, DoorDash be hiring anybody nowadays.
Right? And he actually had the audacity to ask me for a tip.
True, DoorDash or Uber Eats, they do hire people and also check your background check.
You're not gonna lie? I would still do it. That guy was not messing around.
Bro, he sent my food into the next dimension. I ain't tripping nothing.
Yo, who's that? You send the tip, man. He sent his boys.
I can't. It's not letting me go back, bro. It's not letting me go back.
So funny. So funny. I like it. So what do you think about this skip of WWE Superstar as a food delivery driver? Like, comment, share. See you in the next video. And in the chat, what WWE Superstar will you like to deliver your food? I don't know who will be delivering my food if a WWE Superstar. All right. So the next one is so this one say okay, so Dead Meat. I've been following Dead Meat the past almost like 3 or 4 years. Dead Meat is more like a horror show. Talking about like horror movie and much like video game horror, and also they're being guests to talk about their favorite scary movie. And I want to meet the YouTube content creator. His name is James, and his wife also, and the team. And they live in Southern California. So if they do a con, I know they do cons a little bit appearing, but I miss out of it. But I want to meet them because they're also like wrestling and horror and much more. Let's get into it. First use. First, oh no, what's it? First use. First use using it. So first use.
So, like I've always said, there's a ton of crossover between horror and pro wrestling. And not just in the fandoms, but in the content as well.
What is that? Wait a minute. Take a look. Get that dummy out of here. We're trying to conduct an interview.
I mean, WWE has had a ton of wrestlers with gimmicks that have to do with horror or spooky stuff. Obviously, the most well-known example is The Undertaker, who was...
True, like WWE do bring like horror character for Mankind, Undertaker, Kane, the Boogeyman, and they do like couple gimmick also, like Finn Balor, Simple, the Demon King. So it's more into like the horror scene, comedy skit.
Literally a living dead man. Manager was a little guy named Paul Bearer. His name was, yes, Paul Bearer. He was adorable.
Oh, yes!
Undertaker's kayfabe brother was Kane, who was like literal demon from hell. He could summon fire from the turnbuckles. It was dope. And then he even had Gangrel, who was a vampire. Like he drank blood and spit it into the audience.
Oh yeah, I remember the the blood, Gangrel, Christian, and Edge. When they coming up the stage, they go. I like that. I like that
He
song.
rose up on a platform surrounded by fire. It was fucking cool, dude. Thanks to TKO, who owns WWE, me and Chelsea are getting to go to SummerSlam. And so is a Dead Meat fan who won their giveaway. They're also going to SummerSlam. Shout out to Angelica. See you there. This is super cool to me because SummerSlam was the first pay-per-view that Chelsea and I went to 5 years ago in 2019. In fact, I think this chair, literally the chair I'm sitting on, yeah, that's a SummerSlam 2019 chair. That was the first WWE pay-per-view we ever went to together. So this is a really cool full circle moment for us, and I'm hoping that we get to experience the late.
So it's really cool that he went to SummerSlam. He also go to different like pay-per-view if WWE invite them. And I went to WrestleMania 39, my first pay-per-view, and NXT Takeover with the first war game for NXT. So
Just spooky WWE wrestlers. See, because when we went there in 2019, the coolest part of that show was seeing the premiere of The Fiend. The Fiend was the alter ego of Bray Wyatt, one of the most
oh yeah, it was The Fiend versus Finn Balor.
creative and incredible wrestlers that the company has ever seen. Bray had been in the company for a while. His previous persona had been this kind of like swampy cult leader who led a group of very large, very bearded men. He would come out with a lantern, he would sit in a rocking chair, and he would call the audience his fireflies.
Damn, man. Bray Wyatt was a good character also. And he's like my age. But he passed away too early.
And it was a really cool gimmick, but he went away for a while, and then when he came back in 2019, he had this new persona. It was like a split personality thing. On the one hand, you had Bray Wyatt, who dressed like Mr. Rogers and had a TV show, basically, with puppets. It was the Firefly Funhouse. It was incredible. And then his other personality was The Fiend, this masked, large...
Yeah. The Fiend, I really like the Fiend character. You have to do just let me in.
very scary character. Bray was heavily influential in the creative development of that character, and honestly, it's what kept me in wrestling when I started watching it again in 2019. It was the coolest thing in 2019 in WWE, let me tell you. I mean, that or Kofi Mania. But I think The Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse take it by just a little bit. Unfortunately, due to some circumstances, including just bad booking, The Fiend kind of fell off a little bit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was good. Then WWE released him. Then he came back.
There was this notoriously ill-received Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins where the crowd just...
Oh, that was a good match. Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins. It was crazy match.
Turned on them by the end. They're just shouting out, and it was bad. Oof, it was bad times. So after doing the Fiend thing for a little bit, Bray Wyatt went away, and then he actually got fired from the company for a bit, which was a major shock, but they brought him back, I think like a year later, and they started teasing his return with QR.
Oh yeah, the QR code around the WWE, like backstage. Like I remember you had to scan it. A lot of people were scanning the QR code, what's going on, and to find out Bray Wyatt is coming back.
Codes and mysterious white rabbit flashes and just things that would really get the audience intrigued and interested in what was happening. When he came back, he started talking about another character named Uncle Howdy, and he also started feuding with my boy, LA Knight. Yeah, this was a really interesting development.
Yeah, Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. And that was the last match, Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight.
development for Bray, who outwardly was saying that he was done with all the gimmicks and he just wanted to be a real person. But you could tell that it was kind of a double-edged thing, and that by doing that, he was purposefully manipulating the audience. It was just really fucking cool. And he wound up having a strangely blacklit Mountain Dew match with LA Knight. And at the end of that match, Uncle Howdy, this other character who had been talking about, showed up. And a lot of us thought Uncle Howdy was just going to be another persona of Bray, but no, turns out, holy shit, that is actually a different guy. And it was actually played by his brother, who goes by Bo Dallas. That match ended with Uncle Howdy like jumping off a giant thing onto LA Knight. Kind of missed him, but
yeah, that was a great match too.
sadly, that was the last time that we saw Bray Wyatt in the WWE, because shortly after that, he got sick and then he passed away in 2023. He was only 36, and it really shocked a lot of people, myself included, because like there are a lot of good wrestlers, but no one was as creative as him. No one was bringing as original ideas and as ambitious of projects and personas and gimmicks to the company as Bray Wyatt. And especially as someone who is in the horror space, Bray obviously really loved horror. And I'm so sad that I never got to meet him. I never got to talk to him, because I know that he had plans and hopes to be involved in horror filmmaking. And even if that never came to fruition, the stuff he was doing in the WWE was so cool and inventive and
Yep. Bray Wyatt have a creative idea into the horror film and the horror scene. And also, he wasn't like an artist also.
creepy, and it's really what kept me watching when other things weren't really all that good. Earlier this year, though, people started figuring out that, hey, actually, Uncle Howdy might be coming back. I think it started in April, but weird things would start happening on WWE programming. Like QR codes would flash up, and if you scan them, it would take you to like cryptic images and messages saying like, hello. The WWE Twitter account would just tweet out things like, hello, 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 just a bunch of hellos, and then delete it as though it were hacked or as though it were an accident. Messages started appearing on screen saying things like, you forgot about us. A lot of things about opening doors, which Bray Wyatt used as repeated imagery. It was a really cool ARG campaign that I can't help but compare to another recent marketing success with Long Legs. Like, it was putting all this stuff out and trusting the audience to figure it out for themselves if they felt like it. I mean, you had codes leading to images showing like Bray Wyatt's therapist and saying she was missing. And of course, because it's WWE, some codes would lead to like unlocking Uncle Howdy in the 2K video game. Finally, on June 17th, Uncle Howdy made his on-screen appearance with his new group called the...
Yep. Uncle Howdy bring out the Wyatt Six.
Wyatt 6. This happened at the end of Monday Night Raw, and this was a huge moment in wrestling because, I mean, look at this video. There is a kill count to this thing. Let's see here. There's 3 bodies in front of this large rabbit with a mallet, who I'll talk about in just a second. And then the camera kept going backstage, and there's just like a heap of bodies around here. I would have to go frame by frame on this.
Who remember this? I was surprised. I go, what? When I heard the Bray Wyatt song, like I was like excited. I go, oh, God, I've been like looking some research, some wrestling news that the Wyatt Six is coming.
This one, but there's at least 3 on the ground. The whole video felt like a walkthrough of a Universal Horror Nights maze. Oh wait, there are 3 more bodies here. One of them looks like he was shot in the head. And in this room, a guy named Mercy the Buzzard was sitting. And then you go through the curtains, there's a pig-faced dude, and there's more bodies, including one of my favorite wrestlers, Chad Gable, who again appeared to be shot in the head. They had to clarify later this week that no one was actually murdered or shot in the head because people were like, yo, Chad Gable's fucking dead, dude. After we saw all those bodies, that was when Uncle Howdy made his appearance.
His career.
Just walking towards the ring, and it's so cool. He gathers up all his little friends, and they go out to the audience. He's all waiting for them with their lights shining from their phones. They all get together in a really cool group pose, and he holds the lantern high, and then, you know, we get a little close-up of everyone. You get a pig face, you get creepy Samara-looking girl, and the buzzard, and the rabbit, and then Uncle Howdy is all like, we're here, and he blows out the lantern. It's a move that Bray Wyatt did all the time, so this is obviously a huge homage to him. And some people online were talking about...
Yeah, they're pretty, like, the tribute to Bray Wyatt. blowing up the lantern.
About like if it was right to continue this gimmick. Like it was all Bray's creation and now he was gone, and was it right for these wrestlers to continue on and to take that gimmick and run with it themselves without him being around to further it? But I mean, Uncle Howdy is his brother, his real life brother. It's not like an Undertaker Kane situation. These guys were actual in real life brothers. And the more we started to see of Uncle Howdy and the group, the more that things started to come together. They used creepy VHS tapes to send messages to the WWE universe, which is what they call us, the audience. I mean, creepy VHS tapes, staple of the genre. There's The Ring. There's a whole damn franchise called VHS coming to the kill count soon. They would have these Samara-looking Abigail the Witch deliver these VHS tapes, and the first few were interviews with Bo Dallas by Uncle Howdy, played by Bo Dallas. But they were really honest and vulnerable and had him addressing the topic of carrying on this legacy that his brother started, and if it was exploitative and if it was right for him to do it. But I think by addressing those concerns head on, it really quells any fears of if it's right for him to do this. He's clearly also a very creative, passionate wrestler, just like his brother. And he's continuing this legacy to keep Bray's ideas alive. It's a way to honor him and have him live on. But another thing is that the Wyatt Six so far have come out to the ring and actually removed their masks and wrestled as just dudes, which is nice because that was another concern people had. People were like, okay, are we trying to do supernatural?
Yeah, when they had to remove the mask, figure out who they are. We know Eric Reed is Dexter Loomis with his long hair. I remember it was short.
Natural stuff here, because like WWE has always gone back and forth on supernatural stuff. Sometimes Undertaker could actually create lightning from his hands or have satanic marriages to Stephanie McMahon. Even with Bray Wyatt, before he left us, Alexa Bliss was allied with him for a while, and at one point she was shooting fireballs out of her hand, dude. Like she burned Randy Orton's face with a fucking fireball. So people are like, okay, this is really cool aesthetically, but are they going to be supernatural? How are they going to fight and wrestle matches if they're, you know, above all that? It was a concern a lot of people had with previous Bray Wyatt characters like The Fiend. But what's great is that so far it seems like, no, these characters aren't meant to be supernatural. Sure, they've got fog. Everyone's got fog. The Judgment Day has fog. They're just like a cult of people looking up to Uncle Howdy, or so it seems so far. And part of what's linking them all together is a sense of loss or being forgotten. That's really evident with Ramblin' Rabbit, the big old rabbit guy we saw with a mallet. Because when he took his mask off, it was revealed that he's Eric Rowan. And Eric Rowan has a long history with Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. He was a member of the original Wyatt family, that swampy cult group that like sat in a rocking chair and laughed at people. And in fact,
yep, he was the original member and also Luke Hubbard. Luke Hubbard or Brody. He passed away.
One of the VHS tapes that was delivered by Abigail the Witch and played on TV was another interview with Eric Rowan. And again, it was just this really vulnerable, honest thing where he talked about not only losing Bray, but before Bray passed away, another member of the Wyatt family passed away. His name was John Huber, or Brody Lee briefly. In WWE, he was Luke Harper. And as Luke Harper, he was a member of the Wyatt family and specifically was a tag team partner with Eric Rowan. They were the Bludgeon Brothers. So like those guys were tight, and Brody died at the end of 2020 at the age of 41, man. And by the way, Bray and Brody's passing had nothing to do with drugs or like them being reckless. It was just really unfortunate health stuff, which makes it all the more tragic. And Eric talks about that in this vignette. Like, yes, it's him introducing this new character, this rambling rabbit persona, but at the same time, it's him being honest about how it felt to lose two people who were so close to him. Also, for any I Think You Should Leave fans, Eric Rowan shows up briefly in an episode of that. It's so cool to see him just run with his giant fucking red beard. I love that guy. So he's playing Ramblin' Rabbit, who was a Firefly Funhouse character, the show that Bray Wyatt had with all the puppets, and this puppet would always be kind of antagonized and always end up getting murdered. It's kind of like the Kenny McCormick of the Firefly Funhouse. I could probably do a whole kill count just on how many times Ramblin' Rabbit got killed.
I like the rabbit. It's the funniest one with the puppet. Come on, Ray.
And the other characters in the stable are also versions of those puppet characters. I mentioned Mercy the Buzzard. He was this real scary sounding buzzard who lived in a box. But as a wrestler, he is Dexter Loomis, who I only know from his main roster run when he was basically a serial killer. Like, he didn't actually murder anyone, but like, you would look at him, you'd be like, oh, that guy's a fucking serial killer. He had this whole thing with the Miz where he would like stalk him down, and then it turned out the Miz had hired him, but then Miz didn't pay him, so he was trying to get revenge on Miz. And it was like a creepy character, but it was played for laughs, I think, effectively. There was one time when Miz was trying to escape a cage in a cage match, and as he was climbing down, he looked down, and Dexter Loomis was just staring up at him with his serial killer eyes. I think it scared Miz back into the cage. I really liked what I saw of Dexter Loomis, and I'm even more impressed that when we finally saw the Wyatt...
Man, I almost met Dexter at a wrestling shop, but I didn't go because it was during like my school season, and if I didn't have a school that month, I would met Dexter Loomis.
Come down to the ring and actually fight, he's moving so much different than he did as that serial killer persona. It's a lot more fluid and kind of, I don't know. I love it. I can't wait. And his hair looks so awesome. I don't know. Great look for Dexter Loomis as Mercy the Buzzard. Huskus the Pig Boy character is now Joe Gacy. And I don't really know Joe Gacy because he didn't have a run on the main roster before doing this Wyatt 6 thing. But apparently down in NXT, which is the WWE's third brand, he also ran a spooky cult. Is that right? He ran a spooky cult? I think so. Schism, cult, a lot of cults in WWE. And then finally, Abby the Witch was another character in Firefly Funhouse, but also the name of Bray Wyatt's finisher, his sister.
Yeah, his finisher is when Bray kisses Sister Abigail.
For Abigail. It was a pretty cool move. I think Uncle Howdy's adapted that and will continue using it moving forward. But Abby the Witch is now Nikki Cross, who is a wrestler that Chelsea and I have always loved. She's done a whole bunch of gimmicks throughout the past 5 years, but she started in a group called Sanity, which was anything but. They were just...
Oh yeah, good time. Sanity. Yeah, Nikki Cross I feel like she is a good wrestler, but not like a woman championship. I see her as like a nice state champion or an intercontinental champion. But you know, WWE, they give her like one shot. I know you mean the 24-hour. I don't know if you win the tag team championship, but I don't keep
like this crazy rowdy group, and she kind of outlasted all their time in the company and at first continued that kind of unhinged gimmick. Chelsea would always describe her as like a Scottish woman in a bar who, if you picked a fight with, you would die. She like wound up being tag team partners with Alexa Bliss, and then Alexa turned on her at one point. She did this like superhero gimmick for a little while, which actually got her the world championship. So you know what? Good for her. But a lot of her time as like a good guy character, a face, felt like it was kind of working against her strengths. So I'm super excited to see her back in like the unhinged horror persona. She's been doing a great job being creepy. And that's the Wyatt Six. There are only 5 of them, but 6 is actually spelled S-I-C-K-S. Like it's the Wyatt Sickos, you know? There might be a 6th member, who knows? Maybe Alexa Bliss will come back and join them. Maybe they'll grab Braun Strowman. He's another big bearded boy who was in the Wyatt family when they were the Swampy Cult. He's a lot scarier now though. He seems more like cuddly back there. Now he's all like,
Strowman is not in the WWE no more, so I feel like if they bring Alexis Bliss to the Wyatt Six and team up with Nikki Cross again, will face the Women Tag Team Championship.
Or maybe they'll just leave that 6th spot open and symbolically it'll be there for Bray. In any case, I'm so excited to see what happens with them moving forward. And while they're not on the SummerSlam card, I'm really hoping they make an appearance. Because like I said, 5 years ago, we got to see the first ever in-ring appearance of The Fiend. It was a phenomenal entrance. It blew us all away. Then he got in that ring and he snapped Finn Balor's neck and he sent that boy back to NXT. And I will always remember seeing The Fiend come out. It was so fucking cool. He had a lantern that was like the severed head of his previous Swamp Leader persona. Oh, and by the way, that lantern and all the masks that the Wyatt Six wears, those were all made by Jason Baker, who did like the black phone mask. Jason Baker, who's like Tom Savini's protege. All sorts of horror and wrestling masks, and I interviewed him and Tom. In fact, they were presenters at the Dead Meat Horror Awards one year. So again, wrestling and horror really tied together, dude. I'm really excited to see what happens with them. I hope that I get to see them in person. And honestly, I just wish the best to Bo. It can't be easy feeling like you have to live up to or continue the legacy of your brother when he was one of the most beloved wrestlers of our generation. But it seems like he's taking that responsibility seriously and that he's going to continue.
Yeah, true, because I remember that Bray Wyatt was the popular one, then Bo Dallas. Remember the gimmick of Bo Dallas? You have to do just believe. Then his career fall off. Then Bray Wyatt, his career was going up.
Continue the legacy that Bray began. I'm happy for him and I'm happy for all the other wrestlers in this stable, and I hope that you check him out because as horror fans, you might like it. It's pretty spooky. All right, I gotta catch my flight to Cleveland for SummerSlam. Thank you, TKO, for sending us there. I can't fucking wait, dude. You good people.
So what do you think about that me on YouTube channel? Talk about like horror / wrestling. They're like a big fan of it. Like, comment, and share. See you in the next video. All right. So right now I'm gonna take a water break. Do you want to play the song? And so yeah, so I'm gonna take a water break, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on the song. I've been talking. But Liv Morgan and Chuck is the one more video and one more and then that will be the main event of Liv Morgan and Chucky.
Hear the roar when they scream my name. Lights ignite, feel the ground start to shake. Through the fire, through the doubt, through the pain, I rise up. I was born for this stage. Every step, every scar, every fall built me strong, and now I'm standing tall. Hands up high, feel the power ignite. This is war, and tonight's my night. Feel it breaking through the walls when the crowd begins to call. No more fear, no more chains. I'm alive. Remember the name. Elevated, lift me higher, tear the sky apart. Now I'm rising, hear the crowd ignite. Hands up, this is who we are. Whoa, we're so elevated. From the shadows, blinding light, I fought every day just to earn this fight. They said I'd fade, they said I'd never last. Now I'm breaking through, leaving echoes fast. look around, yeah, we made it loud. Every scar got me standing proud. No retreat, no surrender now. This is destiny screaming out. When the world tried to shut me down, I still stood my ground. Now the sound shakes the floor. I'm ready, give me more. Elevated, lift me higher, tear the sky apart. Now I'm rising, hear the crowd ignite. Hands up, this is who we are. Whoa, we're so elevated. Rise up, break free. This is the moment, believe in me. No chase, no fear. The future's loud and crystal clear. Lift me higher, tear the sky apart. Now we're rising, lighting up the dark. This is more than who we are. Whoa, we're so elevated. We're elevated. So elevated. Whoa, we're so elevated.
All right, guys, I'm back. And you know what? I'm gonna bring this so funny. So Henry Brazilian and Ricky Ranger career for good. So basically, this is with Ricky Ranger, Alex O.T. Jr.'s what he did, and we'll see. Let's talk about fair use.
So Rican Ranger broke the law thinking he was going to scare me, doing something extremely illegal, like impersonating the officer. Caught a
So Ricky Ranger did a cop thing. It's illegal because he's not an officer, and also against the law personating as an officer to get more information about Henry Brazilian.
old coworker of mine asking about information from me. That old coworker sent me the voicemail.
So basically, his former coworker sent Henry the voice message
Friday.
My name is Officer Sanchez. I'm looking for some information on a employee of yours. We just wanted to make you aware of some pending charges and things being said about this person. So we're looking to get some statements and some information and move forward with some allegations and things you need to be aware of. So if you can give me a call back, and let me know when you have some time. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you. My name is...
Did you hear that? We can ring the bell, dog.
Yeah, we heard that. It sound like him. Cause we know his voice. The past a year or 2 years, we listen to his voice. We know it's him.
Dunzo. Done. Why is he done? One, impersonating an officer.
It's true. Person and officer against the law, different state. And also, I have cop friends. And Answer 06, he used to be an officer. So,
bingo, harassment.
Yeah, he been harassing harassed Henry almost a year, and all his mean. So he been harassing him almost a year.
Finally,
Can anybody help me?
now, what I do Friday night, I see it is what it is. What I do, sir, bingo, harassment. Finally, now, what I do Friday night, I see it is what it is. How do you know it was him? This idiot called from his personal cell phone.
Yeah, he called his personal phone number. You know, come on, his ID. Rican, it's not that smart in the head, definitely. Dude, why didn't you block your number *69 or *67, wherever the digit number is? But he's not that smart at all, period.
So I'm talking to my friend, like, he's like, yo, what is this about? I'm like, oh man, this guy's been harassing me online for like a year. He always talk crazy, but he like, I'm like,
true, he does talk a little bit craziness. Even in his Instagram post, like, yeah, poop man. So lately, yeah, I've been harassing him.
Like, y'all gotta update the website or whatever. I was just like, what? Here we go again.
Officer Sanchez, I'm looking for some...
Officer Sanchez impersonating an officer. Some states it's a felony.
True. Let me look at the for California. Yeah, definitely it's illegal in California. If you're wearing a uniform or a badge, impersonating an officer is illegal in California state.
It's a misdemeanor. But you combine that with harassment, making threats online. How many times has he said he was going to kill me? What did he say? What does he say right here?
I will die. I will go out canceling you, bro.
I will.
Yeah, he said that he would go out there and commit a murder or hurt Henry. And one of the commandments from the Bible said, because he was raised from the church, should not kill or murder a person. So he don't care about that real all.
Go out canceling you, bro. Would a reasonable person fear for their life hearing that?
My name is Officer Sanchez. I'm looking for some information on a employee of yours. We just wanted to make you aware of some pending charges. And
yes, he went this far. He went this far. Now, like, this was a real thing, man. This was a real thing. Not only did I have to sit down with first the police chief contacted me, and then he was like, hey, you got to come to the station to whatchamacallit. So I went to the station, sent them all the proof.
So Henry went to the police station, sent him the proof, video, photo of his Instagram, everything. Do you send it as a USB drive or you make a copy of it or send it to an email? I don't know.
It is full texting everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, that he was calling around for me. And the rest is history. Now, I did get a report of the findings. Only if there wasn't a playlist in the channel to hold your statement valid. That's why you got to document when people make threats against your life, when people harass you, dox you, whatever.
That's true. He checked, I keep all the receipt when he puts in the Instagram about me, oh, Rudy have Down syndrome, or Rudy should not be in the internet, or Rudy not coming the R word, such and such. Dude, I keep everything personal record. So
ever you keep that shit up because that's evidence. It's evidence. Hey, what am I doing? I'm just gathering evidence. Did I ever say I was gonna kill this guy? Hell no. Did I ever quote unquote dox him? No. So what did I give the police?
True. Henry never said anything. I'm gonna find Rickett, I'm gonna bust a cap or dox him. He never said that on the internet. But some people do that for what? And Henderson, you know what? He just wasted time and offer. He's nobody. He's a loser. Definitely the big loser.
His date of birth, his mama and daddy's address, his last known address, another cell phone number, screenshots of what he posted, links to his YouTube channel, links to his Instagram channel. Boom. And I had to sit down and some of the communication was via email, send that off. Right? So what they do, they called him a couple of times. Of course, he didn't answer.
Of course, the answer, because he's scared. Because he messed up. He's done.
And then they had to leave him a professional voicemail. And maybe he'll be stupid enough to post me. If you see him post me, you see him threaten me, mention me, please alert me so we can escalate this to the next.
Of course, we all gonna spy on Ricky Ranger while he posts. Remember, he blocked me. So, but we got a lot of people. We got the whole universe. So, yeah, he better keep his mouth shut. He keep doing it. You know what? Somebody need to take his phone away. Definitely.
Step or whatever. Because this ain't the first time I reported him. This actually like the second. So all this happened, right? Now, what do you think he's doing, right? What do you think he's doing? What do you think he's doing? What do you think he's doing? You know, he's going through it. He's going through it. Whoa. What, you prank called him or someone else? They putting everything on me. I'm lawyering up. No, you not. You know.
Remember, he's probably homeless right now. He can't afford a lawyer anyways.
Not lawyering up. You're not lawyering up. Only angle I have is putting my likeness behind the paywall and making money off me without my permission. Okay.
Okay, so what? You're a public figure. Hey, if he's smart, delete everything what you have. Like a year ago, you shouldn't make YouTube video in the first place. But you know, I didn't make that money, so I can buy more drugs.
Over, bro. He playing dirty as F. He trying to get me in jail now when him and his whole Discord been harassing me. Really? I mean, you a public figure. I just talk about you on the internet. I mean, go. If you feel like you're getting harassed, by all means, go make a police report. But just one thing. When you go make a police report, they have to collect your ID and they gonna see if your ass got warrants. Now, if this is escalated up to the point where I don't know if it happened.
It's true, cause the police officer. I mean, you're not gonna go to a police officer. Yeah, I want to claim this person. He says talk to me. Go, okay, I need your ID, sir. Who you are? I need information about you. And they'll probably look you up. Oh, Alexander Garcia Jr. What do you have? Oh yeah, if you have a warrant or something, they will find you and throw yourself in jail. Or what's the last time you paid child support? So
happened already or not? Look,
and also the government own your ass too. They own you. The government own you. What you do?
a warrant is out for your arrest and your ass gonna make that police report, your ass gonna get arrested on the spot. So it's over, bro. He playing dirty as F, trying to get me in jail now when him and his whole Discord been harassing me. I understand, man. We got to be careful now. He got how we get justice, bro. You don't want to jeopardize yourself like PPP bag. Oh my God. Oh my God. He a bish on another level, bro. You have no idea. What's the idea, dog? What's the idea? Look, look at this. Look, I need the video where he doxed himself. I'm calling the feds like a grenade to report these weirdos, and I'm submitting addresses, marks especially for harassment charges. It's going to be glorious, dog. If you, I swear to God, if you post me one, all it takes is one time. It's one time. One time. One time. And you know it just takes one time. That's why you shut up. That's why you shut up. I'm washing my hands with these ninjas for someone gets hurt. I'm going to kill. You going to kill one of these people? Oh, no.
See what there? I ain't going to kill one of those people. Yeah, that's the fact right there. So everybody who's seeing this, my YouTube channel, Henry YouTube channel, everybody, the whole world gonna see it. You're done. You're gone. Moms and pops not gonna save you. VG not gonna save you. Ian not gonna save you. Who else gonna save you?
Wait. Am I one of these people? Am I one of these people? Legal harassment charges are happening. Yeah, they are. just not against me. If you remember the video where he doxed himself, send it to me. I mean, Aerostream just keeps saying, damn. Bro, I'm giving the feds a folder. They can play Henrad's games. He's forcing my hands because they won't let me handle real life. Handle it in real life. So we finna charge the game and play their way now. Bro, it's game over, dog. Yo goofy ass fell for the Blake Foster trap. And he got you jammed up. Got your ass good and jammed up because you obsessed. Like all the other Henry haters. Obsessed. These words look familiar. Where's your next post? Where is it at? You punching the air right now? Or are you trying to get warm? This is insane.
Like punching the air. Freaking Harry. Like that. Imagine.
Insane. Hey, it is insane. And he's yapping about you don't need to address that clown publicly. Of course he is. Mistakes were made. The feds are pressing me. He is gloating about it. He's a snitch. Duh. I told you I was going to the police. What, you thought I wasn't? Like, you really thought I would not get.
Well, you're threatening him. You call with a fake officer, person and an officer. You want to murder him. Of course, it's a threat. You have to report it. It's a crime.
The police involved. Why would I not? Now, we'll see. He said he back on vacation. They don't want to roll over. His ego got crushed. I'm done. Maybe he's done, right? King Komodo versus Prince Swirly. Poop. Hey, man, you played the game. You crossed the line. And there you go. So what is going to happen? Who knows, man? Only God knows. Or in the people who contacted him. Well, I mean, what should happen? What should happen? I don't know. Let's play it one more time for y'all. Officer Sanchez.
My name is Officer Sanchez. I'm looking for some information on a employee of yours. We just wanted to make you aware of some pending charges and things being said about this person. So we're looking to get some statements and some information and move forward with some allegations and things you need to be aware of. So if you can give me a call back and let me know when you have some time, that'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Whoa, is that Rican or no? Of course it's him, man. This ain't a prank. It's a felony. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think of Officer Sanchez making a professional phone call in the comments section. The playlist will stay up for forever. And if your goofy ass end up...
Yep, my playlist still going to be up no matter what.
Jail, we going to document that too. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video.
So, what about this Officer Sanchez? Oh my God, that fool is an idiot, 100%. I feel like, you know, like 25% brain from Rican, 25% for the Bush King, 25% is nerd talk, and 25% is Shanria. Combined, 100% of stupidness. So what do you think about this Officer Sanchez, Rican Ranger, person that has a cup? Like, comment, share. See you in the next video. Peace. All right. So the time for the main the last thing I'm going to talk about is I'll be back and I'm going to get some water. Thirsty. So I messed up. Oh, I muted it again. I forgot. Let me go back. Let me start it. So this is the last topic I'm going to talk about. Liv Morgan, a WWE superstar. She is 1 years old. She used to be a former WWE Women's Championship, former tag team champion, and she do a gimmick dating Dirty Dom, Dominic Mysterio. His dad is Rey Mysterio, and she's also part of the Judgment Day. And she did an interview with Dead Meat, talk about her favorite scary movie is Child Play, Chucky. And let's get into that part. And fair use.
Dead meat. Real dead meat.
Go ahead and laugh, you guys. Find the final little bastards that did this. They're dead meat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Your Favorite Scary Movie, the show where I talk to people about their favorite scary movies. Today's guest is Liv Morgan from the WWE. Hey!
Hi!
Hey, thanks so much for joining me.
Oh no, thank you for having me because I'm super, super, super excited because I love Chuck.
Yes, joining me.
So this is James Demi. And I've been following him almost 3 years at his YouTube channel. Great commentary talking about different horror movies. And I really like his commentary. And he's kind of funny. And sometimes you do like cons, but I have a chance to meet him also, but I miss out.
To co-host this one is Chucky, since Liv's favorite movie is Child's Play, the original. I had to make sure.
Original.
Yeah.
So, Child's Play, the director was Tom Holland. I met the director of the first Child's Play. So really cool.
Did you name him?
No, you know what? His name's Chucky. I didn't want to try to force a different
Got
name
it.
on him and then come to regret it.
You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Chuck's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Before we get into Child's Play, though, I wanted to ask you what your experience is with the horror genre.
And also I have when Chucky said don't F with the Chuck, I have a t-shirt of that.
You watched it as a kid, if it's something you got into later, if you just like a few movies.
Yeah, so I've been watching horror movies, scary movies since I can remember, really, to be honest. I grew up with 4 older brothers and they were always making me watch. At the time, it's so horrific. You know, I'm like 5 and I'm watching Leprechaun and I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Leprechaun's a good pull.
Yeah, I've been watching horror movies since a kid. The first horror movie was introduced to me was Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th, and opened more into more to the horror genre, like Child Play, Chucky, Ghostface. I've never seen a Leprechaun movie before, but I need to get into that. So there's a lot of genre. The horror movies that I need to get to watch more.
Ring around Sister Rosie, a bucket full of posy.
As I got older, I found different reasons why I like it, and why I think I'm so drawn to it now is because when you watch a scary movie and there's the bad guy, why is he like that way? It is very misunderstood. To me, that is appealing because whatever their reasoning is, they feel so justified, you know, in their mind. They're not the bad guy. So I find it interesting to just watch them from that perspective. I guess I know he's the bad guy, he's doing terrible things, but something made him or her.
I feel like WWE and horror is the same thing. Like you have your final girl, it's like the face, and you get the horror monster, it's the heel. For my opinion, I feel like that story, and and also I like the storyline and the plot of the horror movies.
Or think that they're righteous in what they're doing, and I like to just look at it that way.
No one takes a leprechaun's goal.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people about liking the horror genre, and I don't often hear that they like it because it gives a chance to look at movies from the bad guy's perspective.
Yeah, and you kind of have a little bit of time, like you can be creative with it too, you know, they might not give you the answer, so it's kind of left up to interpretation, like what do you think affected him so badly that he wants to go kill all these people, you know, I don't know. But also I love to be scared. I love to be scared.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Is Child's Play one that you've seen since you were young?
Yeah. It was like one of my first horror movies, and I believe in possessions, and I believe in spirits, and I believe in ghosts. So it was realistic in a sense to me that, you know, maybe this doll did get possessed by this murderer. You know, I don't know. It's not the most far-fetched to me, which seems weird, but it's really not. So it's just a little bit of realistic in there too, which scared me.
I often hear from people that Chucky is the scariest horror movie killer to them. And
for me, Chucky, it's more like a Chucky is not that scary for me. I feel like Chucky is more like a character, and also like a funny character we can like enjoy laughing. Like he do like a couple of the comedy jokes. That's why I like Chucky, because he's funny.
that's from people who may not even believe in that kind of stuff. But if you do have a belief in that, it must be like doubly terrifying.
Because I'm like, that could happen. Like, it sounds crazy, but that could happen. I think, at least, you know, I don't know, but definitely there's a possibility.
So you saw this from a young age, and were you always just into the idea of a killer doll?
I don't know what my exact appeal to Chucky was, really, to be honest. I think because he was a little bit funny. He's not so serious or stoic. That was personality, which I was drawn to.
What are you, fucking nuts?
It was just like, it's different.
Yeah, I like that if they're like a video of him and Tiffany talking, like people like mean something. That part I would then crack me up. No way. And also I like the laugh.
I'd never seen anything like that at that point in my life. Like a possessed doll that is, you know how tall, like 2 feet, and he just owns everybody.
In this first movie, his height kind of differs occasionally, because I think just the effects that they had, sometimes they would have an actual, I believe, like a little person dressed up.
And they had one of I don't know if it was one of the actors' little sister. She played Chucky in a couple of the scenes.
It's so funny. Sometimes it.
So you know the actor, play at Chucky, the first one. He was a pedophile, and he later on he passed away already. So for me, I don't acknowledge him at all, but I like the voice actor who played at Chucky. He played a Chucky voice for many years when it first come out.
Works, and then other times there's one shot when they're in the hospital near the end, when he climbs through the window to get to Andy and he's walking up to the bed. That looks great, but then Andy runs out of the room and there's a quick shot where Chucky's in the background on the bed, and it's so scary. It's like clearly a person in a Chucky outfit.
I love it. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. Stop it. When she realized there's no batteries in this doll, I just put myself in her shoes and just holy shit, there's no batteries. I don't even know what I did. I would have left the house. I wouldn't have been talk to me. I would have 100%. We're moving, Andy, sorry, we're leaving.
I think that's one of the best moments.
You stupid bitch! You filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
It's so intense. He just like his face was just so ugly and scary. It was just like, whoa, he was really pissed off. What a change in demeanor, you know? He just was so scary. I was like,
Yeah, I think like not this day. Like I remember now that even our generation, when they have parents or kids that let their kid watch horror movies when they're like a kid now. I see that a lot of parents don't mind it because, well, that's my kid, wherever I'm gonna let my kid watch. I go, all right.
wild. I'm scared of you no matter what, no matter who you are. If you could change just like that, I'm scared.
Especially with his voice. Like, I love Brad Dourif's voice acting. It's like kind of like a...
Yeah, Brad. I need to meet him. I met her daughter on September, Fiona. So I need to meet him. And also play as forget his name, but I need to meet Andy and so far, and that's it. And Tiffany Tilly, but Tiffany Tilly is hard to get an autograph.
Jack Nicholson voice.
No questions, just drive.
Okay.
I caught it.
His screaming is just like, ah!
So guttural.
Yeah.
It's really from his man.
His voice performance is so good. And again, it's something that you only get in that second half of the movie, but it's so memorable.
Yeah, and he had many, many more after that, you know.
In fact, if it was a movie, it would take 3 or 4 sequels just to do it justice.
Since, you're a little bit younger than me, so by the time you were watching these movies, I'm sure a lot of the sequels were out. Were you always watching the sequels right alongside the original?
Yeah, I loved him going to the...
Oh, I've been watching the sequel. Like I can remember, the first one was good. The Child Play 2 was great. I love Child Play 2. Child Play 3, not really, because you know that the main character, Andy, the actor, I forget his actor name, but to replace the kid Andy to more high school for a different actor, then you get Bride with Chucky. Bride with Chucky was kind of good. Then See a Chucky, I like it. It's funny. Then The Cult of Chucky and the other Chucky movie. And then I have the TV show, season 1, 2, and 3. But I know they're gonna make another one of the Chucky movie. Oh, they did the remix of the Child Play with Mark Hamill, and I don't like the Mark Hamill one. It's horrible.
Foster family. I love that whole story. I loved Bride of Chucky though. I think is my favorite Chucky.
Oh yeah.
I think he's more handsome in that one. I don't know. He just was so cool. And Tiffany sung together. That's like my favorite scene. I think of almost the whole movie is just Tiffany putting him back together.
Awake! Awake, awake, awake!
Yeah, that was the movie that came out when I first really got into horror movies. I think it was a little bit too early for me to see in theaters, but I would have had the VHS after it came out on home video. So Bride of Chucky does hold a special place in my heart just because it was like the contemporary movie when I was getting into the horror movies. The one that was out there now and the new thing. And it was so cool and like fresh and modern, and it had Rob Zombie music in it, which I love.
Yeah, his little.
Yeah.
You know what my cringiest part of that movie is? Like the hardest thing for me to watch.
Is it the lip ring getting pulled out?
No.
Oh, okay, because that always got me.
It's when Chucky was drinking the fishbowl water.
Yeah, it's in the background.
I just was like, they never show him drinking it completely, but the fish
That's so funny. Of Chucky chicken the fishbowl.
It was like really down there with this much, and I just was like, wow. I don't know. To me, that was like the most disturbing part of the whole entire movie. Is like Chucky just, pretty much just killed this fish.
I wonder, is that the only animal that Chucky possibly kills? Because some killers walk around killing dogs. Michael Myers eats dogs, which is weird.
Yeah, no, I can't recall Chucky ever harming an animal, but he did take that goldfish's water. To me, I was like, wow, he's.
That's true. Yeah, Chucky never hurt any animal. Just one of the fish.
Yeah, because you're a huge animal lover, right?
Huge. I was like, wow, he's really awesome.
So, Bride of Chucky is your favorite Child's Play movie?
No, it's Child's Play, but Bride of Chucky is my most watched, though.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Now I don't know, because I feel like I was like, wow, I know way more about Bride of Chucky than I even realized. I love all Chucky, so I just chose Child's Play just to be like, the OG.
That's actually what I really like about the series is that there's a lot of different things to enjoy about the different movies. They strike such different tones, and that's something that Don Mancini strived for. Like when he made Bride of Chucky, he wanted to make something different, and then when he made Curse of Chucky, he wanted to veer back into more serious.
Yeah, Curse of Chucky was a good movie too. It's Curse of Chucky and then Cult of Chucky. So it's too many Chucky movies. If I say correct order, yeah.
It's in like a gothic horror. That's why it is one of my favorite franchises, because like I love Chucky the character, and I love seeing him go through all these different tones, but he maintains the storyline. Like he still talks about Andy, and Andy shows up later.
Play with this.
Andy.
What's your least favorite Chucky movie?
So my least favorite Chucky movie is Child's Play 3, actually, the military one. It's kind of boring to me.
I thought Cult of Chucky was my least favorite. Nika ends up being Charles Lee Ray at the end of it,
Yeah, I met her in September. She was really nice. Look at back. Yeah, I met her. Yeah, she was really nice to talk to. And I asked her about her dad, how her dad doing. And her dad doing really great.
Right at the end of it,
Yeah, in the end, yeah. You didn't like that?
I like that. I don't know. I guess I'm biased because I feel like I just love Chucky so much. It's hard for me to give him like a bad review. But it just wasn't my favorite. It just wasn't my favorite. I don't know.
That movie really seemed to split people. There were a lot of people who really didn't like it. I personally loved it.
You did?
Yeah, I thought it was wild, like insane, but in a good way. I did think that it ended kind of abruptly. Like I wanted more, and they just kind of drive away. But hopefully we'll get the TV series. I don't know if kept up. They're talking about having a TV series to continue that storyline.
To continue that specific storyline with Jennifer Tilly, she just showed up at the end like getaway car.
Yeah.
I would love to see Jennifer Tilly.
How come nobody takes me seriously?
Nice tits.
Thank you.
She's great. And I like that Nika is played by Fiona Dorff, Brad Dorff's daughter. So when she's pretending to be Chucky.
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude, they look and sound so similar because I've met them both in person at conventions and stuff. And like when she laughs, it just.
That's true. She laughed like her dad.
Sounds like Chucky laughing. It's hilarious.
That makes it so much better. I gotta rewatch it now.
Right? She literally grew up visiting the set of these earlier original movies, and then she got to be in them later. So maybe with that knowledge, maybe you'll enjoy Cult a little more, because you can see, especially when she becomes Chucky, it's like her imitating her father.
I like that part. And I like that they killed the therapist. Not the therapist. I don't even know what his actual.
Oh yeah, the molesty doctor.
Oh my god, the worst! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, just stomping his head in. It was
gnarly. I was happy. Like I felt justified. I was like, yeah.
So yeah, bringing it back to the original. We don't get all these sequels if the original movie isn't as good as it is. It could have just been like a one-off movie, but instead it resonated with people so much that it spawned an entire franchise that's still continuing to this day and getting remade on occasion. Why do you think it resonated so well with people? Why did people latch on to this killer doll so much?
One part of it is he's very vocal. Other than like Freddy Krueger, there was not a lot of nightmarish killer, figures that were vocal, and I think that was very relatable.
Shut up, you idiot.
So I think Chucky might be the most relatable, just because although he was a vicious killer, he was very personable in a weird way.
I've got a few skeletons in the closet myself. See?
I think that, and I think I might be wrong, but I think he might have been the first, doll possession. It's like the first of its kind. Like that specific was the first of its kind and like unique.
It was definitely like the biggest one. I think that maybe, wasn't there a movie called Magic with Anthony Hopkins or something, but that was like a puppet or something. So I think Chucky was the first big mainstream, if you will, killer doll.
Yeah, funny at times.
Yep, definitely. Chucky was the first one. Then to come, I think like, I know the Goosebump one, Dummy, and also Dead Silent one. Then Annabelle, the puppet, the doll. Cause no one didn't know about Annabelle since The Conjuring.
He had good comedic relief, and I just think people just liked it.
Yes! In your face, lady!
It's similar to why a lot of Stephen King stories are successful. I think King is really good at remembering what it's like to be a kid and getting the audience to remember what it's like to be a kid. And I think that this first movie does a great job of that with Andy, who, one, I think is the cutest little kid I've ever seen.
When he makes his mama breakfast.
Get the worst breakfast in bed.
It was so sweet. It was so sweet.
I used to make my mom breakfast in bed too. I don't think I burnt the toast that much.
Because of that, I was like, I'm going to make my mom breakfast in bed too.
Do you think you did a better job than he did? Because his is not good.
I didn't burn the toast.
Okay. You didn't put like just a mound of butter.
No.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I eat this just a little later, okay?
And then you spend all this time with Andy, who is such a good little actor, even though he stumbles across his lines sometimes. That just makes it cuter.
Hey, Chucky, want to see my room?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he may have stumbled a little bit.
Exactly. I think it makes him more relatable. And so the audience remembers what it's like to be a kid, what it's like to be that scared. And so, in the final sequence, when Chucky's hitting him with a baseball bat, you're really feeling that terror.
Also, when he comes back crispy, still ready to go, I was like, oh my God, that would have scared me the most too,
Hello, Andy.
Yeah, Chucky does not stay down, man.
No, he was crispy. He's been burnt a couple times.
You just can't keep a good guy down.
God, he's had probably the most varied deaths out of horror killers, possibly. I know Freddy's had a lot, but Chucky's been blown up, thrown into a fan.
It was a fan of the roller coaster, right?
Yeah, and 3.
What else? He's been shot?
I don't know, shot with a shotgun point blank at the end of Curse by Andy.
Oh, I almost forgot that Andy was in Curse.
Yeah, it's like a smaller role.
Actually, I take it back. I don't think Cult is the worst.
Ooh.
I did like to see Andy. I was like, wow, Andy, you feel like you know him. It was cool to see how he was doing. He was doing well. I don't think I like the replicas is what I think I don't like about that movie. It was smart, but I think that's where I was like, now there's like 50 of him. Like,
yeah, I know that they originally tried to do that with the third movie, but I think it was like a budget issue, like they couldn't. So it was an idea that they had way back then, brought back for Cult of Chucky. And then, I find it pretty funny when they're talking about like, I've never felt so alive.
Yeah, well, you've been alive for like 2 minutes.
That's the funny part of the movie, The Cult of Chucky. That part is hilarious.
It is funny. There's good in it.
You did say that you saw the remake. How'd you feel about that?
I'm having trouble remembering it a little bit. Could you refresh my mind a little?
Sure, yeah. It's like an AI based thing instead of any voodoo involved.
Yes, yeah. There was like weird technology. Okay, yes, I remember. Yeah, no.
No, I don't like the AI Chucky version of Mark Hamill. What's horrible.
I don't like.
You prefer the voodoo?
Yeah, I so prefer the voodoo. Like, I don't know why. I believe in voodoo more than I believe in like evil
Tambala, give me the power.
Technology, which is probably more believable, but I don't I just want him to be possessed. I don't want him to have evil technology built in him, because then it just makes him less of a human.
Yeah, makes it less relatable, or like the goal of him trying to get a new body for himself. That's no longer present, I guess.
Ade Dewey Dembella. Give me the power, I beg of you.
Yeah, so on the subject of the first movie, are there any...
See, I told you, I remember that line.
favorite scenes or lines that have really stuck with you your whole life
Favorite
since you saw this at an
scenes.
early age? Or you know what? I'll broaden this to the entire franchise since we've been talking about all the movies and since it sounds like just Chucky in general is your
Yeah.
favorite. Because like, for instance, for me, from the second movie, when the worker gets those eyes implanted in him, that has just stuck with me forever.
What makes dogs truly happy? Blue Nudges Steak Grillers with real beef. And home-style pot pie recipe with tender chicken and veggies. The real ingredients in Blue Buffalo Treats. The official treats of real joy.
I guess what I said before, I love Tiffany sewing it back up.
Oh, okay, yeah. In the beginning of Bride?
I love that new look. I think at that point in time, that's the one I'd watched most of, so that became the most known and iconic to me, and that's how I preferred him looking.
Oh, with the stitches and everything?
Yeah, just to see her, do it herself. She did the voodoo, thought it didn't work, and then it worked, and Alexis Arquette is just there looking crazy. It was just good. It was good.
Yeah, I really enjoy that beginning of Bride.
Do you have a favorite scene?
Yeah, the entire final sequence where they get to the factory.
Oh, the eye. That's the eyes. Oh, okay.
But yeah, the whole thing. Yeah. But I also really love the relationship between Andy and Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. I met Kyle. I forgot her name, but her name is Christina. But I met her already, so she was really nice, and I have a picture of her, me and her.
Yeah, it was very sweet. It was very sweet.
I asked her, I go, how he's doing? Who play as Andy? They're like brother and sister relationship off screen, and like they have a good connection for many years.
That. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I wanted to taste it.
Get real. It tastes like shit, okay? These things are very bad for you.
You know, you don't often get a horror movie where the final sequence is two kids, like two foster siblings, helping each other survive and overcome. Like, that never happened.
They did it. They did it. Good for them.
One of my favorite lines from the original film is when Chucky's finally up and about and talking to everyone, and he goes to the voodoo guy's house to try to get like more explanation as to how to get out of his body. When he leaves, and he's like, I have a date with a 6-year-old boy.
I have a date with a 6-year-old boy.
He has a lot of good little zingers, little one-liners. This one's funny. I think that's
Best one-liner band in AJ.
This was just part of his appeal.
Especially in that first movie, it's so it's more understated than the out-and-out comedy that you get, like especially in Bride and Seed.
Hey, hey.
So I like to ask people who I talk to see if they can quiz me about their favorite horror movie. Woo! So I understand that you have some trivia questions for me about Child's Play.
I'm ready. I feel like you're ready too.
Well, I have covered this movie before, so I've done research in the past.
Do you want it easy, medium, hard, medium, easy, hard, medium, hard, easy?
Sounds like.
So I'm gonna Liv Morgan asked the question. Let's get the question right.
You're ordering eggs. I'll go with easy, medium, hard, and build up to the most difficult one.
During the time of part 1 and when Chucky was introduced, there was another doll actually in production with a striped t-shirt and jean overalls. Do you know what those dolls were called?
What? Another doll?
But it wasn't a movie.
The Pal Kids?
It was real life. In real life, a doll that was almost like his prototype was released.
Oh man, I know he was loosely based on Cabbage Patch Dolls. Is that what you're talking about?
No. So it was the My Buddy doll, right? My Buddy doll, which making me think back with the new one, they allowed him to be Buddy. So I wonder what happened if they went out of business and so they were legally able to do it. But yeah, so My Buddy doll, and the movie came out and the line never recovered. So I guess that answers that. They just never recovered from the stigma of this doll and the same almost striped shirt and overall jeans.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
Oh, that poor business.
Yeah. Okay, now with you. Medium.
Oh man.
Do you know how many days this story takes place over?
Ooh, geez. Okay, and is this including the opening scene with the police chase and everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that happens, and then the next morning it's Andy's birthday. Cool. He gets a doll from his mom buying it from that creepy guy in the alley who's like, steal this. Okay, so he has it that night, and Aunt Maggie babysits him, and Aunt Maggie gets killed. Next day he goes to school and takes the L train, and no one pays any attention to this kid taking the subway by himself to downtown. Eddie Caputo blows up. He's taken into custody, and oh god, is it just the 3 days then?
Yes!
Yeah.
Even 3 days. So quick, I was like, whoa, I had no idea. I would have been like, no, Simon. You really broke it down. You really broke it down, like scenes day by day. That was really good.
Yeah, I never thought about it, but I love movies where it takes place in a shorter amount of time than
But you would never know. You
Yeah.
never know. This is my hardest one that I could find, and I was like, I would never have known this.
Okay.
In the movie, in the beginning of the movie, Andy's mom was working at a department store. What was that department store?
Oh man.
Ooh, that's a good question. What department store? If you watch the Child Play,
Got you. This was my favorite. I was like, okay, I have to get some more. I don't think he's gonna get this one.
Well, then I'm assuming it's not a real one like Macy's. My guess is Macy's.
Do you want another guess?
Sears.
No, it's Carson, Curie, Scott, and Co.
What the hell is that? Is that even real?
You know, I don't.
we should look it up. Is that real or a fake store?
know if it's real, but that's where Andy's mom worked.
All right. With a very stuffy boss, by the way.
Oh yeah, the worst boss. The worst boss.
It's my son's birthday.
Mrs. Barclay, are you happy with your job here?
Yes, of course I am.
Then I suggest.
Hey, chill out, would you, Walter?
So what? I got one right?
You got one right. But yeah, I was going through it and I was like, I'm gonna stop him. So he still did that.
When we were talking before we started recording, you were worried that I was going to try to come at you with some trivia.
I know. I just was like, I wanted to be prepared. Like, are you gonna try to get me? Because I hit me with one. Do you have one?
Oh God.
Do it. No, it was mine. Don't do it.
I didn't have one, so if I did, I might have sprung it on you. Well, Liv, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about Child's Play, your favorite scary movie.
Anytime. I love movies, scary in particular. So anytime I'd be happy to come and talk
So Liv Morgan loves scary movie, guys.
more movies because I love it.
It's great seeing you on my TV more often.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so for everyone else watching, we'll have more of these coming up soon. But until next time, be good people.
Oh, yeah.
Be good people, everybody.
Be good. Be good like Mr. Good Guy over here.
What do you think?
So what do you think about the interview Demi did with Liv Morgan? Great interview. And hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and share. See you on the next video. Peace. So it was great. I'm going to drop the link if people want to come up. We can talk about horror movies or Liv Morgan. Show Liv Morgan her chicken. All right, let me get it. All right, let me get it. Are you sure you did? God. Mm-hmm. So this is Liv Morgan wearing the Chucky gear, and so far, that's it. So I will give 4 more minutes. If someone want to hit the link, I'm not. I'm gonna close it up. With the song. And you're swinging.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Andrew?
Not much. Just there we go. I was turning off my TV volume so it doesn't like echo.
Oh, all right, cool. So, what do you think about the stream today?
It was a good stream. Yeah, I remember when Liv Morgan wore that Chucky stuff. She was actually in an episode of the Chucky show too.
Yeah, on the TV. Yeah, I remember.
When they
So
had to deal with Sci-Fi, I think when they were playing it on Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi and the USA Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And are you a big fan of any horror stuff, horror movie or wrestling?
I like wrestling. I'm more of like suspenseful thrillers, like my favorite back in the day was Last House on the Left
Hmm.
and stuff like that.
Like more into like the old school horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like stuff that could happen in real life,
Or oh yeah, or The Hills Have Eyes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, a lot of like the what's it called, Primitivity movies, or Blair Witch Project. All this
Oh,
stuff.
Blair Witch, yeah.
Like it's more crazy stuff out there that we don't know about.
I actually went there once because I don't live far from that area. So I took a drive out there and like my friends and I were filming around it and just spoofing the movie a little bit.
Mm, definitely. So, is Liv Morgan your favorite wrestler?
No, I'm a big so when I was younger I was a CM Punk fan. Then when he was like going against the company a little bit, I fell off with him, and now it's like, oh, he's in good graces again. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of CM Punk. Like growing up watching wrestling as a kid. I've been watching wrestling since then, and learning different wrestling companies like AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW,
TNA. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Did you see AJ Styles was on TNA's episode of AMC?
Yeah, I watched the highlight of him and Frankie Kazarian.
Mhm. Yeah. So what's your thoughts? Do you think TNA and WWE will still work together, even though that AMC doesn't have anything to do with like where they do any of their shows?
I would say there'll be a great WWE still working with them. Yeah, because I don't know, because the Royal Rumble going to be at Saudi Arabia,
Right.
and I wish it would be here. I would great. It would be like 10 WWE superstar. Wait, 15 superstar from. I'm gonna say 20. 20 superstar for WWE, 5 from NXT, 5 for TNA.
Mm.
Like we seem like more wrestlers.
Right.
Good company. Because I want to see TNA go for like have a chance to go to WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah. Or AAA. AAA, forgot about them too.
Right.
So we want like a universe of Royal Rumble winners or wrestlers.
Yes. So we don't have the same old going to WrestleMania like where Cody Rhodes won it like twice or something like that.
Yeah. We want like something new.
Right.
Because it's basically the same people. You got CM Punk. I don't know if CM Punk win the Royal Rumble yet.
I can't remember.
No. So you got Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, John Cena, like the main popular people. But John Cena retired.
Yeah. But if Saudi gives them that Saudi money,
What they want, yeah. So yeah, depending on Saudi Arabia people. We'll see. So yeah, that's it. What do you think about the Ricky Ranger personally as an officer, Officer Sanchez?
is there anything that man won't stoop to or do to? And it's like watching a Looney Tunes cartoon, Like, he tries all these things to try to get Roadrunner, but to no avail. And it's like, why are you even trying? Like, what did Roadrunner do to you?
Yeah. The Cody and the Roadrunner. Classic cartoon. Yeah. Well, I will let you go because I need to take my medication right now.
All right, cool. Have a good night, Rudy.
All right, bye. Well, guys, I'm gonna close this up. I need to take my medication right now, and also I'm gonna get some food. Thank you for everyone. Thank you for Andrew. Drop in and hit the link, and so far, I want guys to let you know that if you want me to cover more about horror / WWE or / AEW horror or anime, because that's the best segment I can do of knowledge. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave you with the last song, and I'm gonna finish end the stream.
Showtime! I eat, sleep, stream. The Rangers send your screams. I eat, sleep, stream. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. I speak all of the monsters I see. I still feel the darkness on my screen. If you blink, you'll miss the jump and the creep. From Angel Grove to horror dreams for all my squad. This is Big Rudy's energy. The show inside your dreams. I'll hype you with the screams. You're locked in deep. I am the late night fever stream. I put your fears to sleep. I'll keep you in your seat. Brutality. Look into my stream. The future's love, love, love. Look into my stream. Stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream. The future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. I eat, sleep, stream. The Rangers send your screams. I eat, sleep, stream. Look into my stream, the future's love, love, love. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's live, live, live.
I eat, sleep, stream the Rangers and your screams. I eat, sleep, stream.
Look into my stream, the future's live, live, live. Look into my stream, stay up all night, night, night. Look into my stream, the future's live, live, live.
All right, guys. Good night, everybody. I will go live again, probably on Sunday. Or, yeah, Sunday. Peace and love. See you next time. I'm out.